Welcome back. This is a very short video with some details about an update on Ozi Explorer Android, the version you'd be running on your tablet, which is the one you can see on the screen here. It fixed probably the only thing I've ever found really annoying about Ozi Explorer, and that feature was if you're travelling along a track like the ones you could see on the screen here, and perhaps you're moving along this track and you come to an intersection, and when you stop your car, the arrow on the tablet always points north, so it points up to the top of the screen. And unless you've got your track trail running, sometimes you'll get to an intersection of two or three tracks and think, oh, hang on, have I got to go left or right? Which way did I come? It might sound silly, but that can happen in the high country, in places where you haven't got signs and you're not quite sure which one. And because the arrow always pointed north, that didn't help. And like I say, you could have had your track trail active, and that would show you which of those tracks you came up. But version 1.37, which was released in September 2022, a few months ago only, has fixed the problem. And the arrow now, as you stop, the arrow and the pointer on your screen will stay in the direction that it was when you last moved the car. So as you stop, it'll just stay pointing to whatever direction you're facing, or it was going, put it that way, and rather than flick around and point north. And that's going to be really handy. So first of all, you've got to download the new version, which is 1.37, available on the Ozi Explorer website. To activate it, it's quite simple. You go up to the button below the on-off logo. Up the top is basically my on-off button, so you can just ignore that. Click on the menu, the second one down, or the first one down from the top, and this time you go into configuration, and down the bottom, near the bottom, you'll see GPS. Click on that, and there's a tick box. Tick if moving Mac pointer is always points north when stationary. So that, by ticking it or unticking it, if you untick it, that's what it always used to do. Once you tick that, then that will solve the problem, and the arrow will point the direction it was pointing just as you stopped the car. So that's going to be really good. It works on you may find if it's not working, you might have to update your Android version as well, but let's assume your Android version is always going to be up to date. So it's a really good fix, and I think it'll be very helpful. There's another couple of updates. I did have a query just recently to say someone switched tablets and used the old version of Ozi Explorer that they had, and it wouldn't recognise an SD card. And again, the updates on Ozi Explorer, there was a version that fixed that, an update that I think it was 1.34 fixed that one. So if you continually look at that, 1.37, it's such a good program, really. I've never really bothered to look at the updates, and I just happened to stumble across this one. So update, tick the box, and I haven't tried it yet because I haven't been out with the tablet, but hopefully, and I'm sure it's going to be a really good feature. Thanks for watching.